This week's Torah portion, Yitro, contains the very dramatic and spiritual event at Mount Sinai, the revelation of God's presence to the entire community of Israel. It's the only time, as recorded in the Bible, in which the entire community of Israel heard God speak, as opposed to leaders or prophets who enter into dialogue with God. And so what was so unique about that revelation of God? What was it that the people heard at Mount Sinai? What was it that the people were able to experience at Mount Sinai? And so there's a beautiful midrash about the Hebrew alphabet that's associated with this revelation of God's presence. We all know the Hebrew alphabet, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, etc. And we know that this unusual fact that the Hebrew letter Aleph makes no sound. We might imagine that all letters of an alphabet, no matter what language around the world, all letters make a sound. But Hebrew is unusual in that it has a letter, the letter Aleph, that makes no sound at all. And the rabbis comment that at Mount Sinai, the people were able to hear the first letter of the first commandment, which is the letter Aleph. Anochi, I am the Lord your God. Anochi starts with the letter Aleph, and the sound under the Aleph is what we hear, the Ah sound. But the rabbis say the people also heard the sound of the letter Aleph. And so this beautiful midrash has us understand that the people were most attentive to sounds and sights as well at Mount Sinai, something that we are not as attentive to at other moments in our lives. We go about our daily tasks, we talk to other people, we listen to things that have to be done, we tell other people or are in dialogue with other people about decisions that have to be made, and we do this in a very mundane and routine kind of way. But the lesson of the Ten Commandments is to stop and listen, be sensitive and attentive to everything around us, and maybe we will even be able to hear the sound of a silent letter, the sound of the silence that is normally between one another. We need to be attentive to all aspects of relationship, dialogue with our loved ones, dialogue with friends and family. If we can be as attentive as we are at Mount Sinai, then we can hear the sound of the letter Aleph. Shabbat Shalom.